Hello everyone, welcome to today's newest live stream where we will be talking about the planet Saturn and aging. Alright, aging skin, aging in terms of yourself overall, your bones, alright, aging in terms of parents, alright, aging well, aging backwards, let's talk about it all. Thank you for listening and watching. I am Lamarr Townsend. If you're new to my channel, I'm a psychic and energy channeler, a tarot reader, and an astrologer. I am available for personal readings, so if you would like a personal reading, please do not hesitate to reach out. This is where you can go to book a reading with me, or this is the information to book a reading with me. You can text me at 703-791-9162. You can also email me at lamarrtownsend@gmail.com, or just visit my website. Phone readings do have same-day priority. All other readings do take 1 to 3 days or less, depending on how busy I am. I am getting pretty busy, so it will most likely be within the 1 to 3 day range. Alright, also this is my website, so once you've reached this page, you know you are on the right page. You can check out all my other social media pages, become a member of my Patreon. Scroll down and read the reviews from people who have purchased readings from me. You can follow me also on Instagram and Facebook. And if you would like a reading, go right to the store section. This is where you can go to view all the rates, services, and products that I do offer. And I do offer quite a lot. I do birth chart readings. I do both compatibility birth chart readings and individual birth chart readings. I do mediumship readings if you want to connect to those who have passed on. I do past life readings if you want to know about your past lives. I do phone psychic tarot readings, email psychic tarot readings, video recorded psychic tarot readings, spiritual development classes, astrology classes, tarot classes, candles, dream interpretation readings, and so much more. So if you would be interested in any of these things, then check out my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. Alright. So, thank you all for being here. Make sure you all like the video. Thank you, by the way. Hi, Chandrea. Thank you for being here. I hope you're doing well. Let's talk about Saturn and the planet Saturn and its effects on aging. Alright, the aging of our skin, the aging of our bones, the aging of our teeth. Alright, Saturn, the planet, rules Capricorn. It also does rule Aquarius. Saturn does rule the 10th house as well in astrology. Saturn in the 10th house, Capricorn, are all associated with, in terms of body parts, skin, bones, and teeth. Alright, which are really dead giveaways in terms of your age. Alright, now you can take good care of your skin, your bones, and your teeth, you know, and, you know, in a sense, age backwards or age well, right, you know, but that would take you focusing on your long-term health. Saturn rules your long-term health as well. Saturn also rules long-term illnesses. Saturn rules time. So how do you utilize your time on this earth to take care of yourself, right? Hi Jessica, how are you? Thank you for being here. Saturn also does, of course, rule your professional destiny, your status in society. Saturn also does rule the past, karma, debt, weight, illness, and all things of this nature. But today we're going to focus on the aspect of Saturn and its ruling bones, skin, and teeth. And it also ruling long-term health, long-term illness, alright? Saturn in Capricorn. Ooh, Jessica, that means you're going to age like fine wine, most likely. As long as you take care of yourself. Now, just because you have Saturn in Capricorn doesn't mean you can just sit back and drink all the margaritas you want to, right? We still got to take care of ourselves, but that most likely will mean that you'll age well and most likely will age backwards. I have Saturn in Aquarius. So, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn, so I most likely will have the same. But it is also ruled by Uranus, so my aging is determined by my friends, acquaintances, social groups, the people I have around me, alright, and their influence, alright, whether good or bad. It also can be influenced by environmental factors, of course, but that's just anyone. Uranus can also be unexpected changes, so I have to like really watch my skin. I have eczema, for example, so my skin's always changing, and you know, it's interesting, alright. Yes, I hear you. Yes, drinking your antioxidant herbs every day, drinking your green juice every day, alright? Making sure you're taking care of yourself. I have Saturn in Virgo retrograde in the 7th house. Ooh, That can maybe relate to some maybe long-term health issues that you may have to manage. Virgo is really good at managing things typically. It may also, it does show up in the 7th house. The 7th house is the house of relationships, one-on-one relationships, business partnerships. So it could be maybe that you don't have to, you may not have to also attend to your health. You may also have to attend to someone else's health, a partner, a loved one, something like that. Like that could be an energy of having to care for someone. So you really have to, like, you know, be mindful of what takes away from focusing on your own health, Aaron, with having Saturn retrograde in Virgo in your 7th house, because you will focus on everyone else except for yourself. All right. You like to drown yourself in other people's problems. Jessica says, I definitely need to get a regimen going. I've been slacking. Aaron says, that's what I've been told. Yes. Hi, Abyssinian. How are you, Lennon? So, yes. Saturn rules your long-term health. So, it is important to know where your Saturn is if you want to know how you may age long-term wise. Alright? So, Saturn is, like I said, your bone, your skin, your teeth. Now, I think it's interesting because a lot of people don't actually pay attention to their teeth, right? And taking care of your teeth, flossing, and all things of that nature. You know, I think a lot of people take their teeth, their skin, and their bones maybe sometimes for granted until something happens and we see really how fragile our bodies can be, right? Which is why it's important to take care of ourselves and take care of ourselves properly for a long period of time, so that as we age and get older, which is that Saturn energy, our body's able to fight off things. And if certain things happen, we're able to recover, you know, quickly, efficiently. You know, our body is able to do what it needs to do, right? So, you know, when they say, you know, things catch up to you, you know, in your later ages, you know, you can do things in your teens and your 20s and maybe your 30s. But, you know, if you don't get it together by, you know, your late 30s, 40s, it starts catching up to you. That's that Saturn energy, all right? Especially when we get into those Saturn returns, okay? Now, Saturn return typically happens during your 30s, all right? That's when Saturn is returning to the placement that you were, that it is in your natal chart. So my Saturn is in Aquarius. I do believe that currently Saturn is in Aquarius, but I'm also 30. I just turned 30 at the end of last year. So, but I also noticed once I became 30, I started drinking green drinks. I started going to the dentist more diligently. I've always been good at with brushing my teeth. I mean, that's why I have such, you know, nice teeth and a nice smile. Also, you know, I did, you know, get taken to the dentist and stuff when I was young, so shout out to my mom for that. But, you know, taking care of yourself, it's important to be taught young, and it's important to be taught proper habits when you're young. Drinking your green drinks, drinking your green drinks, eating your fruits and your vegetables. This is all fruits and vegetables in here and water, right? Having a proper dental care routine, drinking things or eating things that do, like, you know, like build up the calcium in your bones to make your bones stronger. Because as we get older, you know, these things start to weaken. Our skin starts to weaken naturally. Our teeth usually start to weaken, you know, especially if we don't take care of them. Our bones start to have issues as we get older. So it's important to have a regimen already in place as you get older, all right, to prevent these things, all right? Also, particularly with skin, all right? I am lucky, number one, because I think I just have good genes, but number two, I was big on skincare when I was a teenager. I was like, I know I always want to have good skin, and I always want to keep my smile. The dentist always said, make sure you floss every day, make sure you brush every day, make sure you floss in a C formation with every tooth. All right, like, you know, I'm listening to the dentist, you know. As I got in my teen years, I started watching, you know, and educating myself on proper skincare, right? And protecting yourself from the sun and things of this nature, right? Remember, your skin is the barrier. And Spirit came to me with this today. Oh, I don't know if I posted this today yet. Sorry, guys. Let me look at the comments. I'm talking too much. Oh, you got braces at 40, Aaron? Yes, good for you. Jessica Grant says, that is something a man must have, nice teeth. Absolutely. Chandrea says, your teeth say a lot about your health. So taking care of your teeth is very important. Alright, go to the dentist at least once a year if you can. Alright. Chandrea says, I had Snickers for lunch in high school and Mountain Dew. So true. Sugar affects teeth and skin horribly. Yes. Yeah. You know, and I hate that in those, in the, machines that they have where you press the numbers and put the money in. Vending machines. in high school, they usually don't have the best snacks in there. Unless, well, back when I was in high school, they didn't. All right. Louise says, I was born with Saturn in Aries. Ooh, you've got to be careful of impulsiveness. Saturn in Aries can live a fast life over time. That fast life can catch up to you. In your 6th house, that can be you working yourself to, you know, aging. Working too much may age you. Having a fast life in the work lane, all right? Not taking proper care of your health. Taking your health for granted is also the 6th house. The 6th house is health. Your Saturn is in Aquarius 2, almost 29. Yes, Astro NY. Hi, Diana. Thank you for being here. Hi, everybody. Sorry for coming on so late. I did take a break yesterday because I think I was just so tired. I had classes to do yesterday, and by the time it was like late, I was like, child, I'm tired. I didn't even go to the gym yesterday. Or did I go to the gym? I don't remember. Anyways, I was tired, but I'm here. We're talking about Saturn and aging, all right? Oh, by the way, okay, so I was saying that I actually did a conversation with Cleopatra. However, I will not be posting it on YouTube. It will be posted on Patreon. So my Patreon Cleopatra Club members, a new Cleopatra video was coming soon. And I actually talked about the virus, the COVID virus. We had a conversation about the virus in 2023. And one of the things that Cleopatra mentioned, I'll give you a little bit of a, you know, spoiler, is she mentioned skin and how people don't pay attention to their skin and how, you know, skin can be an entryway for germs. Maybe not as easily for germs to get into our body, you know, as our mouth, ears, eyes, so on and so forth. But skin is still, you know, an entryway, you know, a barrier, but an entryway to our internal organs, our flesh. So it's important to take care of your skin, not just for aesthetic reasons, but for health reasons. Skin can have germs on it and certain bacteria and stuff on it too, which can not promote a healthy immune system ultimately, right? Your Saturn in Aquarius, me too, Diana. Your Saturn in Pisces. Saturn in Pisces needs to pay attention to the little things, the little details, like drinking the mountain, like, I don't know, I'm just, someone said Mountain Dew, like drinking a Mountain Dew every day. Like, you know, you think just because you have, oh, it's like, you know, I drink Mountain Dew every day, but I make sure I drink water, I make sure I still have my fruits and vegetables, you know, I make sure I get a little exercise in. That Mountain Dew over time is still going to have an effect, you know, in some way, shape, or form. You know, so, like, Saturn in Pisces needs to pay attention to your vices, all right? Because they can affect you over time if you're not careful. Alright. By the way, you guys, I am doing live readings, so it is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, but I do also accept Super Chat. The information for PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is also in the description box below. Saturn in Capricorn in terms of health is usually a good placement to have. But you need to pay special attention to your skin, teeth, and bones. And not overworking yourself. And also actually investing in your health. Just because Saturn in Capricorn can be like the energy of, well, nothing's wrong with me, so, you know, I don't ever go to the doctors, I don't ever go to the dentist, you know, but it's still good. Just because you don't have teeth issues doesn't mean you don't need to still go to the dentist, you know. So that's like Saturn in Capricorn. Just because you haven't had any issues with blood pressure in a while doesn't mean you don't need to go get it checked still, you know. Like, it's like that kind of energy.
The planet Saturn.
I know. Okay, but Saturn also is about, Saturn and Capricorn in general tend to age backwards. So if you have Saturn in Capricorn or if you have Saturn in Aquarius, you will most likely age backwards over time. So for example, you know, Saturn in Capricorn, Saturn in Aquarius can be like the kid who was always chubby, but as they got older, they got really healthy, and, you know, into their, you know, 30s, 40s, 50s, they look amazing. You know, it's like, I remember you when you were this and that, but you look amazing now. You look like 10, 20 years younger. Like, that can be Saturn in Capricorn. Or Saturn in Capricorn could have been the ugly duckling, or Saturn in Aquarius too. Could have been the ugly duckling when they were younger, but they grow into their looks. Jessica Grant says my story right. Diana says I'm about to put a face mask on for my skin. Self-care, Saturn in Aquarius. Yeah, I've never really gotten into the face mask thing. I do like the clay mask, where you put the clay on your face. Taisha White says, hey Lamarr, you have gotten wonderful at that makeup. Thank you so much. These videos help me to practice. When I come on videos. And I always feel like I have to put on something, like I can't put on the same eye look every day. Like I have to do something different. I have to switch it up. Even if it's slight switch up, I have to switch it up. Yeah, the Aztec clay mask. Yeah, the Aztec clay mask is good. I was actually saying the other day I need to not moisturize, because I moisturize my skin. I need to exfoliate. Exfoliating your skin is good as well. I have a clay mask with gold flakes in them. So good. Ooh, that sounds luxurious. Albacinian says, do you have any info on Saturn and Gemini? Gemini is very adaptable. Saturn and Gemini is not necessarily a person that will stick to a routine for a long time. You're someone that likes to switch it up a lot, or you're very adaptable. You kind of go with like whatever. Like you're not someone that likes to... Saturn and Gemini can be someone that it doesn't stick to like a specific type of face cleanser. It's like if I have this soap, I use this soap. If I have that, I use that kind of thing. But it can be good for you to have some sort of structure with Saturn and Gemini. Diana says, last time I left it on for too long and I dried my skin out so bad it was itchy. Yeah, you can't leave them on too long. It reminds me of the episode of the Parkers, if anyone watches the Parkers, where Nikki put that like oatmeal mask on that woman and she couldn't get it off. She was like hitting her the mask with a hammer and it still wouldn't come off. Like that's what I imagine with a clay mask. Yes, loofah. Yes. Hi, honey. Hey, Lamarr. I was just chatting with my friends about skincare. I guess we're all getting the download. Yes. It's important to have a skincare routine. But what you put on your skin is just as important as what you put inside, right? I've been noticing since I've been drinking these green juices, child, my skin has been looking better than ever, you know? My eczema has gotten so much better. I also feel like this is helping my allergies, right? So what you put in your body is really important in terms of your skin, you know, and how your body is able to fend off viruses, allergies, inflammation, so on and so forth, right? The longer your body has a lower immune system, you know, for example, you know, the longer it goes like that, the more issues will arise because, you know, your body is not at optimal prime or optimal efficiency to fight off infections, which is what it should be, you know, what it should be like. And that's why as we age, we get older, we start developing issues. You know, it's because, you know, you might want to look at, you know, are you, you know, eating your proper nutrition? Are you taking proper care of yourself? I would say especially what you put in your body. Yes, green drinks are amazing for that glow. Yes, thank you, Diana. I would say it's really important what you put in your body, you know, like what you eat, you know, taking multivitamins, stuff like that. I started taking multivitamins, but now that I drink these green juices, I don't really take multivitamins anymore because I pretty much get all the vitamins I need in this. Years ago, I was juicing daily and I had that glow. Yes. Juicing is also good. I'm not like saying you need to juice, but juicing is also good for your gut, your digestion. Loretta says, good night, Lamarr. Good night, good evening, good morning, whenever you're listening or watching. Oh, by the way, you guys, I am doing live readings, so it is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, but I do also accept Super Chat as well. Yeah, sunscreen too. I just got the Eucerin sunscreen. Yeah, I have not been actually wearing sunscreen that much this summer, but I haven't also been going out a lot either. So, but I'm usually like a sunscreen like like obsessive. Hi Kevin, how are you? Jessica says the immune is the defense, so we must keep that in check. Yes, especially with the virus, right? So remember, Saturn is long term. Your long term, you know, your daily habits compound over time, compound over years. You know, you brushing your teeth daily or not brushing your teeth daily, over, you know, not just days but months and years times. You know, eventually you're gonna feel the effects in some way, shape, or form. Either your teeth are gonna remain strong, or once again, if you're not making sure that they're not at if you're not making sure that they're at optimal hygiene, then they're going to get weaker over time. If you don't, you know, take proper care in terms of your health, eating the right things and stuff like that, you know, over months, days, years, eventually that's going to catch up to you. You're going to gain weight. You're going to have high blood pressure. You're going to have inflammation, you know, and things like that. So, you know, it's interesting, you know, time, once again, is Saturn. We've got to pay attention to time, you know. It's so easy for time to escape us, right, when we're not paying attention, you know. It's so easy to skip going to the gym, you know, when every night, you know, you're just tired. You know, you usually go at night, you know, but you're tired, you know, you don't want to go in the morning. So it's like, oh, I'll go tomorrow. Tomorrow happens, the same thing happens, you don't go. It's so easy to repeat that over time. You know, and then over time, you know, months to years of the weeks of not going, you get your old body back, right? And it's not the old body you wanted, you know. So we've got to keep up with time. We've got to stick to our routines. We've got to be self-disciplined. And when it comes to our health, to be honest, in certain instances, we've got to be self-restrictive. Sometimes we've just got to say, no, I don't need that, you know, to be honest with you. Or, no, I do need that, all right? Sunscreen is very underrated, whether you're black, white, Asian, you know, Hispanic, so on and so forth. Jessica Grant says, watching from Montreal, Canada. Hi, Loretta. Shout out to Montreal. I would love to visit Canada one day. Me too. I'm in Aries and Saturn, Lamarr. You need to watch your, someone else had Saturn in Aries. I forgot what I told them. But Saturn in Aries can live a fast life. Saturn in Aries can be very impulsive. Saturn in Aries, needs to watch your anger. You need to watch your anger. You know, like anger can create actual wrinkles. You know, like, you know, certain lines in your face. You know, you've got to be careful with that. Aries can be very animated, but over time, once again, those lines can settle in your face and stuff like that. Not saying that's anything wrong, but Saturn does rule the skin. We're talking about skincare. Aries is also not the most, one of the zodiac signs that's not the most consistent. So, I have gym anxiety because I don't know what I'm doing. I like going to the gym at certain times of the day. If you go certain times of the day, you have less anxiety because there's like less people. Thank you, Kevin, for your donation. But stretch first, yeah. Just go there and move that body. Go there, take your iPod with you, or you know, your music with you, your earphones, and just get to work. All right. But speaking of Canada, you guys, in 2 days we will be reviewing Canada's Drag Race Season 3. RuPaul's Canada's Drag Race Season 3 on my second YouTube channel. This is actually a good time to do a little commercial. We will be reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race Canada Season 3 on my second YouTube channel, Lamarr Does Life, starting, let's see, what is today? Today is Tuesday, so on Thursday, we will be reviewing the first episode. Thursday or Friday, we'll be reviewing, look out for the video. We'll be reviewing RuPaul's Canada's Drag Race Season 3 on this YouTube channel, so subscribe over here. We're going to be reviewing each episode, alright? I happen to love Canada's Drag Race. It's one of my favorites in the franchise, aside from the US version. Alright, so join us over here. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. You guys know I like to laugh. I like to crack jokes. And I think, you know, it's the perfect atmosphere to do that. All right, I can do makeup. I can put on a look, every now and then when I feel like it. So I feel like I am qualified to review, to judge drag queens. Okay, so join us on that channel to watch the season as it goes along. Okay, so yes, Kevin, go subscribe. Let's get to your question, Kevin. What is your question, Kevin? By the way, thank you all for being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, by the way. But also, if you would like a reading, it is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information for PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below. I also do accept Super Chat. It's so intimidating. I wish I had a gym buddy. I'm Saturn in Pisces in first house. I was working on my appearance, etc. Yes. Saturn in Pisces, you've got to watch out for your vices, though. Thank you, Jessica, for subscribing. Let's get to Kevin's question. Let's actually cleanse the cards with some sage first. Let me go get my lighter. Hold on. I need to get more sage. I love RuPaul's show. I would be checking it out for sure. Yes. Thank you, Loretta. Thank you for cleansing and clearing the energy of this deck. When you pass reading, amen, amen, amen. Alright. So Kevin's question is, what career path does Spirit want me to seriously consider? What career path does Spirit want Kevin to seriously consider? For example, if Pisces, one of Pisces' vices is Saturn and Pisces' vices, oh my god. If one of Saturn and Pisces' vices is smoking, then no matter how much skincare you do, or this or that, the smoking over time, because Saturn is time, long term, right, will probably still have an effect. Just saying. I'm not judging. I happen to smoke marijuana. Alright, so I'm not judging. I'm just saying. As an example. Alright, what career path does Spirit want Kevin to seriously consider? Why are my cards flying upside down? Damn it, I think I'll run. Okay. What career path does Kevin's spirit guides want Kevin to seriously consider? I get the Hanged Man, so I feel like there's something about them wanting you to not rush, feeling like you have to rush into a decision. Like there's definitely I feel like a need for you to take time and make an enlightened decision with the way the Hanged Man, has that glow around his crown chakra. Alright? Even though he is upside down. That tells me maybe you're a little bit lost in your decision. It is the Four of Swords as the next card. Fours do deal with friends, acquaintances, social group, technology. There could be something that you want to do, but maybe you don't have much faith in it or belief in it. Maybe other people are doing it, but it's kind of like a risky or something like that. It may involve the internet, social media, technology. I get the Ten of Cups. I feel like other people may be involved or working with other people. Working with other people who have a common goal. Hold on, my cards are upside down and I don't know why. Hold on. I don't read reversals, so I like when my cards are right side up. Alright. Let's pull 2 more cards for Kevin. Just 1 card, Spirit, at a time. I get the Page of Wands. I think whatever it is, you're also just going to have to jump in it and, with what information you do have. Thank you, whoever just donated, or what experience you do have. And I think you're just going to have to learn from the people around you. I think there's an aspect of other people being involved, a social network, or the need to network. And then I get a Queen of Cups. So this could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, woman or female, maybe who the Page of Cups or the Page of Wands is facing her. So I feel like maybe she makes an offer to you, or you make an offer to this woman. This woman could be a mentor or someone with feminine energy. But I feel like either way, thank you, Jessica, for your donation. Other people are involved. All right. So I hope that made sense, Kevin. Let's get to Abyssinian's question. Abyssinian wants to know, how would I act like in a romantic relationship, if that makes sense. How would Abyssinian be or act like in a romantic relationship? By the way, you guys, I am doing live readings. It is $5 for 1 question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, but I do also accept Super Chat as well. Make sure you get your donations in before I sign off. If you just came on, make sure you like the video. But we were talking about Saturn, the planet Saturn, and aging. How would Abyssinian be like in a romantic relationship, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? You're welcome, Kevin. By the way, if you're waiting for a personal reading, that will be coming in the next few days. I have been quite busy. I might get the Chariot card, Abyssinian. I feel like with the Chariot card, you're someone that would be very enthusiastic in a relationship. I feel like you would, if it were a long distance relationship, you might be the one who would be eager or would be the most willing to go visit your partner, for example, or something along those lines. You may be the one that's most likely to make the first move. Thank you, Jorian, for your donation. Yeah, I feel like in a romantic relationship, you would be more like action oriented, or you would be someone that would definitely not be afraid to make the first move. You would be someone that takes initiative in the relationship. I feel like you can be bossy as well. Yeah, I get the Knight of Swords. I feel like you can be a little bit bossy. I hear the word arrogant, so maybe there's a little bit of that could be there too. And there's something with communication. You may not like when people take like too long to get back to you, or something like that. But I get the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like you would also be a good team player. You're someone that, like, how do I say this? You would be someone that would want it to work. Like, if you're committing to something or someone, you're someone that it's like you want it to work. You're not someone that would give up easily on a relationship or a marriage or anything like that. Let's pull the last card for you, Abyssinian. Yeah, I feel like you're someone that like takes initiative in relationship. You could be a leader. You're about action. You're about movement forward. So if your partner's not going to do it, you're going to do it. You know, you're that type of person. If they're not going to mention marriage, you'll be the one to bring it up. You know, if they're not going to propose, you may be the one to, propose first. I don't know your gender, but these are just examples, right? Let's get to Jessica Green's questions. Thank you for your donation. Remember, you all, if you're just coming in, it is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, but I do also accept Super Chat as well. So Jessica's questions are, hi Turtle Dove, thank you for being here. Hi Decree. Jessica's question is, why have I been dreaming of my ex-neighbors, the Aquarius twin girls? Why has Jessica been dreaming of her or their ex-neighbors, the Aquarius twin girls? Why has Jessica been dreaming of Jessica's Aquarius twin girls ex-neighbors? Why has she been dreaming of them? I like that question. That was interesting. Why has Jessica been dreaming of these twin girls? I get the death card, so maybe there's been a drastic change in these twin girls' lives in some way, shape, or form. Or they've gone through some drastic change or transition in some way. I get the Knight of Wands as the next card. Ooh, I get the Tower. Yeah, so something is going on with them most likely. Maybe one of the twins with the Knight of Wands coming up. Thank you to whoever just donated for 3 questions. But I get the Tower, so there's definitely probably something going on with them, and maybe you may be tapped into that energy. Abyssinian says, that makes sense. I didn't expect that I would have a forward energy, but I already feel like I act like this in some instances. Thank you. You're welcome. I get the Queen of Swords, so this could be an older female or older figure, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman, or once again feminine energy. How old are these twin girls or twin people? You said girls, so I'm assuming they're young. And I get the Hanged Man. It almost feels like, I don't know if they're under a different person's care or what, but with the Tower card coming out and the Death card, they've definitely gone through some sort of transition or are going through some sort of transition that maybe in some way could be traumatic or have drama around them with the Tower card. Alright, they're like 35. Oh, well, alright, but that's what I see for them. I hope that makes sense. Alright, so your next question is, and when do you see finances coming my way, since I haven't been working? When will finances come Jessica's way, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? When will finances be coming, or when will there be an increase or a blessing or an increase in Jessica's finances coming Jessica's way? It could be that, Turtle Dove, but she said they're 35, so I have no idea. Alright, I get the 3 of Pentacles. 3 deals with expansion, 3 deals with being open to new experiences, new opportunities. I get the Queen of Pentacles showing up. This could be you, this could be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or someone else around you. Thank you, Lillian, for your donation. I get the 4 of Pentacles. There definitely may be a need for you to hold on to what you have while you look for new experiences or new opportunities. You may need to budget, save your money in the meantime. There could be maybe a need to downsize in some way, shape, or form, if necessary. But I get the 5 of Wands, so it could be a competitive market, it could be a competitive energy around you, or just circumstances feeling like they're working against you. Let's pull a last card. I feel like there's a need to hold on to what you have while you look for new opportunities. Once again, your last card is the Temperance card, so this is a sign that you're definitely heading on the right track. Something could come through. The Temperance card is a card of 14, so it could be maybe the next 14 days, 14 weeks, maybe within the next 14 months. But once again, you're going to have to stay on the track, hold on to what you have, and look for something new. Oh my god, what was that noise? I feel like I just heard a bee. So, lately I have had... Tell me what you guys think about... Ah! Yeah, that's definitely a bee. Okay. No. Where is that coming from? Am I hearing stuff? Like, that's not cool. I don't know if I heard something or if that was natural bee. So lately I've been having bees in my apartment, but everyone's been telling me it's a good thing. That could have actually been a gnat. I don't know, but it was just scary. But I don't know. I guess there's like a beehive near me, near my apartment, and I've been finding, me and Fonzie have just been finding bees in random places. But apparently finding bees in your home is a very rare occurrence, and it means that prosperity is coming. So I'm like, that's great. But can we get rid of the bees? Like, you know, I'm so glad that something good is coming. But can we do this in a better way, Spirit? Like, it's not working for me. Has this ever happened to you all? Alright, let's get back to the donations. Abundance, yes. Yeah, but child, it's too much for me. And I understand about the savings, honey. Thank you so much. You're welcome. We weren't on the best of terms, so I don't know. Alright, let me see. I think Doreen sent Venmo first, and then we'll get to the other ones. Joanne says, is the position I interviewed for today a good permanent job for me in the future? Should I accept it? Is the position that Doreen interviewed for today a good permanent job for Doreen in the future? Should Doreen accept it? What do you have to say about this, Spirit? Also, when I think of bees, I think of Oshun, but to be honest, I don't work with Oshun that much. And when I think of Cleopatra, I work with Cleopatra a lot. I also think of Queen Nefertiti, and I do also work with Queen Nefertiti a little bit too. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on in this household, but I needed to like get it together. So now I think every little thing I feel is a bee on me, and it's terrifying. I hate it. Alright, is the position that Doreen interviewed for today a good job for Doreen? Permanent job for Doreen in the future? Should Doreen accept it? Let's see. Decrease says, bees are amazing. They're not supposed to be able to fly, but they do the impossible. I know. I'm amazed they're getting in the house. I'm like, where are y'all coming from? I don't understand. Anyways, I get the Wheel of Fortune for you, Doreen. So this definitely is a yes card. The Wheel of Fortune card for you, Doreen, can definitely mean that there is opportunity down the line for you at this job, for forward movement, for advancement, for improvement, you know, growth. Let's pull another card. I get the Nine of Wands though, so there could be something maybe that makes you apprehensive. Maybe you're apprehensive about starting something new. Maybe there's something about it you're apprehensive about that could deal with your past. Maybe there's something with your own past that's like giving you doubt. I get the Empress though. Alright, as your next card. Decrease says you are about to conquer. That's what everyone keeps saying. And I'm like, is this really what it means? I guess I have to believe you are. I just have to trust Spirit, right, Decree? If you all are saying it's a good thing, I'm going to go with it, but it's still kind of scary, I'm not going to lie. Alright. Maybe that's going to reflect the experience I'm about to enter. Anyways, alright, I get the Six of Swords. Alright. Oh, you're so scared to leave the job you're at now. Oh, that makes sense. I keep feeling like I hear something in my ear. I don't know what that means. Alright. Alright, I get the 5 of Pentacles. This is like, I've only felt this since getting on live. All day, I have not had no problems with my ears. I don't know what's happening right now. Alright, I get the 5 of Pentacles though, so I get a yes, but I don't know, I get the 6 of Swords, which isn't like a bad card, but it's a card of, you know, just kind of responsibility, a lot on your mind. It could also be maybe other people involved, you not wanting to leave certain people behind or relationships behind. 5 of Pentacles can relate to like a pay cut or something like that, or like a downgrade in some way, shape, or form. So there could be pluses, but there also could be like pros, but some cons as well. Alright? So it's like, I get a yes, but it's like, know what you're getting into as well. Yes, bees are abundance. Yes. Well, if I keep hearing their abundance, then I just have to go with it. Thank you, Spirit, for the abundance. I receive it. Alright, let's get to the PayPals, and then we'll come back to the cash or the Super Chats. Alexandra's questions. Alexandra, I hope you're here. I'm thirsty. Alexandra's question is, will I reach my goal weight doing this new diet? Will Alexandra reach their goal weight doing their new diet? Will Alexandra reach their goal weight doing their new diet? Will Alexandra reach their goal weight doing their new diet? I get the 7 of Swords. It's definitely mind over matter for you with the 7 of Swords coming up. It could also be really needing to like mentally like follow through. Like it could be a mental struggle. You may want to revert to old habits. Makes so much sense. You definitely read my mind, Lamarr. I have a difficult decision to make. Yes. I think you'll be fine. I get the Wheel of Fortune for you, Alexandra. The Wheel of Fortune can be a yes. You will definitely make some forward movement towards reaching your goal weight with this new diet. It could be a mental struggle to stick through. I get the Sun card, which is another yes card. It may start like hard at first, maybe the first 7 days, 7 weeks. I don't know. I don't think it would be 7 months. Probably the first 7 days, 7 weeks. Although, I don't know, maybe it could be 7 months, but I get 7. Could be a little bit difficult for you. But I think once you get your stride, you'll be fine. I get the 3 of Swords, though. So, I get a yes, and then you may plateau. Let's pull one more card. Yeah, I get the 10 of Swords. So I feel like you definitely will reach your goal. You'll lose weight, but you could plateau, or something could happen that may like make you revert back or something like that with the 10 of Swords coming out and the 3 of Swords. So it's going to be an up and down thing for you, I feel like, to be honest with you, Alexandra Simpson. It's going to be maybe difficult to stick with it. Good luck with the dieting. It is definitely mind over matter. Yeah, most of the times that's what it is, mind over matter. So Alexandra's next question is, what can I do to increase my breast milk production? What can Alexandra do to increase her breast milk production? What can Alexandra do to increase her breast milk production? Hi, Mona Nicole. How are you? Thank you for being here. By the way, you guys, make sure you like the video if you're just coming in, and I'm also doing live readings. It is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, but I do also accept Super Chat. Ooh, fenugreek is really good. I didn't know it was good for breast milk, but fenugreek is good for other things. I get the 6 of Pentacles. I think there's something about timing. I think you need to come up with a schedule in between the timing of you breastfeeding your child. Like, there's something about, I obviously don't know anything about breastfeeding, but it's like, I don't know if there's a timing factor, like every 6 hours, because the breast, has to, kind of like, what's the word, spirit? It has to rejuvenate itself, by the 6th hour, that's when it's ready to, get back to the feeding. Like, I'm not sure if that's how it works or if that's how your body works. But, like, you kind of need to figure out that rhythm. And in between of, like, you breastfeeding and not breastfeeding, maybe it's like, in between that time, I think you need to be doing things that help breast milk. So maybe someone said fenugreek could help. I don't know anything about breast milk. I don't know if, like, I keep seeing spinach or greens, so I don't know if that helps. Once again, do your research. You're welcome, Tiffany. Supply and demand too, right? Exactly, Jessica. I get the 5 of Swords, so I think you and your child, are probably gonna secretly have some tuffles with one another, some issues with one another. Your child may want to breastfeed when you don't feel like it. You may want, you may be ready, but the child's not ready. So I really think timing is an issue. Or timing is a factor here. Maybe not an issue, but a factor. Let's pull a couple more cards. Tons of water and tons of calories. Oh, making me thirsty. I think I need a water break. Yes, green drinks. Yeah, oh, is that good? Is that good for breast milk? Because I keep seeing, like, spinach and stuff like that. Alright, I get the 2 of Wands, so, thank you to whoever just donated. I get the 2 of Wands, so... Do you save your breast milk? Can you save your breast milk and, like, put it in bottles and freeze it or something like that? I feel like you should do that. Or, like, you should, prep your breast milk. I feel like I know people do that. Let's pull 2 more cards. I think you need to prep your breast milk. Prep. Why am I having issues speaking today? I think you need to prep your breast milk. I do think your diet plays a big factor. I keep seeing greens. I feel like there is a supplement you could take as well. But I feel like prepping could save you time or something like that. And I keep seeing time being a factor. Get your drink, replenish, rehydrate. Yes. Thank you, Jasmine, for your donation. Yes, you can, and I do save it. Yeah, I feel like there's something about doing that will help you. Alright, does that make sense? Let's get to your next question. Will I get pregnant again this year? Will Alexandra get pregnant again this year, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? My cards fell, hold on. I'm hearing stuff today. Spirit, stop playing with me. Today is not the day to play with me, Spirit. Oh, it was the fan. Well, I still feel like you're playing with me, Spirit. Just please, alright? Alright, well, Alexandra get pregnant this year. Well, Alexandra get pregnant this year, Spirit. Will Alexandra get pregnant again this year, Spirit? I get the World card. This is definitely a pregnancy card, so this definitely could mean a yes. It is a card associated with 21, so it could be 21 days, 21 weeks, 21 months. 21 months would be like in 2024 though, or so anytime within those time frames. I get the Sun card, which is once again a yes card. So either way, I do see you being pregnant again. Alright. I thought the pregnancy question was Mona's. I get the Fool card. So I feel like when you do get pregnant, it will probably be unexpected. And see how the Fool card is carrying that thing, like this little thing right here? For me, it looks like a stork. You know how the stork carries the baby? The last card I get is the 8, or not the last card, the next card I get is the 8 of Swords. So there could be some fear, trepidation, or second guessing. And then I get the Chariot card. So I get a yes, you will get pregnant. I don't know if it's going to be this year, but probably within the next... Once again, 21 maybe weeks, 21 months probably is what I see. So thank you, Alexandra, for your 3 questions. After Alexandra, we're going to go to Sarah, and then we're going to go to the Super Chats. But before we do all that, I have to go take a water break because I am super thirsty. So let me go get some water. I had to put eye drops in my eyes because allergies. But now my eyes are like, oh my god. Sorry. Alright, they feel better. Alright, you guys, let's get back to the donations. Sorry. For Saturn and Sagittarius, it's important for you to have a good philosophy for aging. So Saturn and Sagittarius needs like spirituality or religion or like something like that to help it stay grounded. Alright, so let's get to the Cash App or the Super Chats because I think the Super Chats came in and I don't want them to leave. So let's get to Lillian's question. Lillian wants to know, should I avoid being in Washington, D.C. this September? I've had some bad dreams. Thank you, Decree, for your donation. Should Lillian avoid being in Washington, D.C. this September? What do you have to say about this, Spirit? Should Lillian avoid being in Washington, D.C. in September? I get the 5 of Wands. There definitely could be some drama in the air in Washington, D.C. during September. However, the next card I get is the Knight of Pentacles or the Knight of Cups. So, let's see. What's the next card? I get the Eight of Wands, so I feel like there could be a lot going in DC, or there could be a lot going on in DC around that time. So I feel like it depends on what part of DC you're at and why you're going to DC. I feel like there could maybe be protests happening around that time, or once again, some sort of discord. But it almost feels like to me, if you're going for just to meet a family member or something like that, or you know, for your own purpose, then you might be fine. But I get the Two of Swords, so I don't know. I feel like there definitely could be some drama around DC around that time. If you feel more comfortable making a rain check, I would do that. But there definitely could be some drama in DC around that time that could affect your experience. So I don't know if it may. I don't think it'll affect you like in terms of harm, but it may just affect your experience. All right, Jasmine wants to know, hi Lamarr, would a 1B apartment be good to look into? Would a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment, or that's what I'm assuming it means. Would a 1B apartment be good to look into for Jasmine? Would a 1B apartment be good to look into for Jasmine? You're welcome, Lillian. Thank you for being here. I get the King of Pentacles. Maybe you could end up talking to a man or Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I get the Two of Pentacles, so there could be something about, like, is it worth the price that it's being offered? I get the King of Swords, so I get men showing up in regards to this question. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I get a High Priestess as the next card. Let's pull the last card for this question. I get the Ace of Cups, so I feel like yes, you should look into it, but I feel like you should make sure you get a deal that feels comfortable to you. The High Priestess symbolizes intuition, so I would look at a couple apartments. Maybe that's why 2 men show up, and go with what feels most comfortable to you, and go with what you feel like is actually worth the price that is being offered. You guys like being an only child? I don't really like being an only child. Well, I'm not an only child anymore, but I didn't like it growing up. Alright, let's see. Let's get to the donations. Sarah, what is your question? After Sarah, Mona Nicole, what is your question? We're waiting for Sarah and Mona Nicole's question. Maybe Sarah put their question in the chat. Is Sarah Esponda? I sent via PayPal. I'd like to know if my marriage is going to last. It's been rocky, but I'm trying. Lamarr, you totally give off only child vibes. I was about to ask if you are one. No, I'm not an only child, but I did grow up being the only child for like a little while until my little brother was born. So yeah, I do have that kind of vibe. Alright, I'm assuming Sponda 7 or Sponda 7 is Sarah. So is Sarah or Sponda 7's marriage gonna last? Is Sarah or Sponda 7 marriage gonna last? What is the... Yes, Sponda, thank you. What is the future of Sponda 7's marriage, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? And then we'll get into Mona Nicole's question, and then we'll get into Doreen's question, and then we'll get to the next super chat. And I think we'll be up to date. So if you guys want to donate, it's $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information for PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below. I do also accept Super Chat. I get the Fool card. So with your marriage, what's the future of your marriage? The Fool card is definitely a card of going with the flow. I get the Four of Swords, so I feel like there are some efforts that will be made or that have been made before pulling out that final sword, which I'm assuming is breaking up, is divorce or something like that. I get the Nine of Swords, though, as the next card, so I feel like certain things aren't working, whether it be counseling, whether it be doing certain things differently. I definitely feel like you shouldn't get too many other people involved, so as to not have too many outside influences. I get the Three of Cups. Let's pull the last card. Three of Cups is working towards a better relationship. I get the Page of Swords, so I feel like your relationship definitely could continue, but it does need to evolve into something different. So that could mean different rules you have, or you need to set with one another, different boundaries maybe you need to set with one another. Maybe you need to have a conversation. Whatever that looks like for you. Alright? That's what I see. Now let's get to Mona Nicole's question. Lamarr, what are Virgo's future intentions towards me? She says he's ending a relationship from a toxic woman. Is he trying to get this nookie? Mona Nicole and Kevin are so much alike with how they word their questions. Mona Nicole says, Lamarr, what are Virgo's future intentions towards me? What are Mona Nicole's Virgo's future intentions towards Mona Nicole? What are this Virgo's future intentions towards Mona Nicole? Alright, I get the Hermit. The Hermit can be the energy of being closed off. The Hermit can be the energy of going through stuff internally, but like shutting other people out. The Ten of Pentacles shows up as the next card. I do feel like the Ten of Pentacles could signify you guys going on dates together. Or doing things together, spending time together. I feel like a cookout. Something about a cookout. Thank you. There's definitely been lots of conversations. I just feel lost. I'm the Hermit. Are you? Because I get the Queen of Wands as the next card. So this could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. This could be you. This could be the woman that this person's currently dealing with. I actually feel like the Hermit's the guy. But maybe you are the Hermit too. I get the Ace of Swords, so I feel like communication, conversations will be had between you and this guy. And I feel like that should be the main focus, is just conversating with him. Casual outings, you know, maybe a dinner date. I don't know why I keep saying a cookout or something like that. But I would definitely conversate with him, get to know him. But my last card is the Devil card. So I don't know if this guy's intentions are to get together in terms of an actual relationship. I don't know if he's trying to rush into a relationship anytime soon. Maybe especially with him just getting out of something. So I do feel like that kind of energy is there. So if that's what you're looking for, you may want to keep your options open. Oh, he likes to cook. Well, there you go. Alright. Let's get to Doreen's question. Let me make sure we're all caught up. We got through this Cash App. We got through Jessica's question over here. We got through the PayPals. You're welcome, Mona Nicole. I'm just double checking and making sure I didn't miss anyone. We did Sarah, we did Alexandra. I'm not sure why YouTube is taking forever. Let's look at Doreen's question and then we'll get to the other super chat someone sent. Alright. So Doreen is asking, will I get a raise at my job anytime soon? What does my manager think of me? Will Doreen get a raise at their job anytime soon? And what does Doreen's manager think of Doreen? Hold on, let me focus this more. Will Doreen get a raise at their job anytime soon? And what does Doreen's manager think of Doreen? I get the Knight of Wands, so I feel like you're seen as someone that is very action oriented. You're not necessarily seen as anyone that's lazy. You take initiative, you get the job done. I feel like that's how you're seen in the workplace. I get the Lover's card, so you are also valued in the workplace as well. You are seen as a necessary component, a necessary component of keeping things together. I get the nine of Pentacles, which can represent a raise in some way, shape, or form, but it may be you who has to kind of bring it up. Otherwise, they may think you're content. I get the King of Wands, which could be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, man or masculine energy, maybe that you may end up talking to. Let's pull a last card. I get the Temperance, so I do feel like eventually, yes, you will get a raise. The Temperance card is a card of 14, so it could be within the next maybe 14 days, but definitely within 14 weeks or 14 months. All right. So we got to Doreen's question. Let's get through the last super chat, and then I think we'll be caught up. Make sure you guys like the video, by the way. Thank you all so much for being here. If you just came in, earlier we were talking about Saturn and aging. It was a very good conversation. So Decreased question is, I keep dreaming of a black train. What does that mean? The last time I awoke thinking it was under my household. Thank you, Decree, for your first question. What is your second question? Why does Decree keep thinking of or dreaming of a black train? Why does Decree keep dreaming of a black train? What does this mean, Spirit? Did you do other supers already? I did. I did yours already. You probably have to go back. Thank you for hosting only one question. Oh, thank you, Decree. Why do you keep dreaming of trains? I get the Nine of Swords. So, Nine of Swords can be fear. Nine of Swords can be something you're missing, maybe, in your waking life. Something you're not paying its full attention to. I get the Empress as your next card. You're welcome, Live Happy. I get the Three of Swords. I feel like this train dream is trying to get you to notice. That card flew out. It's trying to get you to notice things that you're not paying attention to, or that you're skipping, or like missing. And it's interesting you said it showed up underneath your house. Maybe this deals with your house. I get the Three of Cups here as your next card. 3 is a number of expansion, higher education, higher learning, the truth of a situation. It can deal with a need to travel, long distance. Let's pull a last card. I get the King of Pentacles, so I don't know if you live with other people or who this King of Pentacles could be. This could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, male or masculine energy. I also get the Empress, though. I feel like, once again, there's certain things you're missing. But you need to pay more attention to. It could deal with your home. It could deal with something you want to do that's for you. That is maybe selfish. Selfish isn't a bad thing. That maybe you need to do. Alright. But the train represents forward movement. It's forward movement maybe that you can't control always, because, you know, you don't control the train. Someone else is driving it. And it's under your home, so it could deal with home matters in some way, shape, or form. No other spirit, I see them everywhere. Yeah, I want to travel home. Yeah, I feel like that's what that dream means. Does that make sense, Decree? You may need to travel. It may be time for you to expand outside where you currently live. You're welcome, Decree. So I think we got through all the donations. So make sure, once again, first of all, you like, share, subscribe, but also make sure you get your live questions in before I sign off. I do think Abyssinian just donated. It is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo, but I do also accept Super Chat as well. And I have to go blow my nose, so give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Hi, J. Manuel. Thank you for being here. Decrease says this home till 2. I want to go my main home on the money as always. Thank you, Decree. Tiffany says, yes, you're right. There's a lot that can affect the supply. Oh, I thought, oh, you're not talking to me. Okay. Alright, so you guys are talking to each other. Let's go ahead and get to Abyssinian's question. PayPal is being slow today for some reason. So Abyssinian's question is, what personality traits or physical traits would my next partner like about me? What personality traits or physical traits will Abyssinian's next partner like about them? What personality traits or physical traits will Abyssinian's next partner like about them. I get the Knight of Swords, so I feel like they will most likely like your intellect, your conversation, your communication, your brain, your mind, alright? Your ability to think something and act on it. Your ideas, I feel like you're an idea person. I get the Three of Pentacles. I feel like this person may like going on trips or may like debates, may be opinionated, may be open-minded. Sagittarius can be associated with, I think, the hips. Oh, you're on tonight, you know the hips don't lie, and I'm starting to feel it. Yes, Abyssinian. Lori says hi everyone. Hi Lori. Alright. Five of Cups. I feel like you can be a certain way when you get pouty or upset. I feel like this person may find it endearing or cute, actually, to some degree. But I get the Ace of Swords, so I feel like there's going to be a big thing in terms of your next partner in communication, like your mind, intellect, intelligence. I feel like this is a large part of what this person's going to be attracted to and concerns to you. Yes, Abyssinian. And then the last card I get is the Ten of Cups. So I feel like you two will most likely be on the same page in terms of building a family, a home, or whatever that looks like for you. And in terms of your future, I feel like this person, I feel like you two, in a weird way, and I know this sounds corny and cliche, but will complete one another in some way, shape, or form. Not saying fully. Like this, person will complete you and is, the answer to everything. That's not what I see. But I feel like where you lack, this person, or where you slack, this person, takes the lead, and vice versa. But I feel like the largest thing they'll be attracted to is your intellect, and your body, maybe your booty, your body. See how these people are looking up at this person, and this person is kind of turned sideways, but it's almost like it could look as if they were looking at their butt. That's kind of what I get from that card. But that's what I see about that. I hope that makes sense, Abyssinian. Hi Lori, thank you for being here. By the way, you guys, I am doing live readings, remember, so get your live readings before I sign off for the night. It is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information to PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below, but I do also accept Super Chat as well. So today, or 2 days ago now, we had a conversation about Walmart pizza, and guess where I was today, you guys, yesterday. I was at Walmart, and guess what I got? I got a pizza. I didn't eat it though, but I did get it. I just put it in the freezer for another day. Has anyone tried the Walmart pizza yet? Because I'm really excited to eat it. I don't know when I'm going to eat it, but I'll eat it eventually. Does anyone else do that? You get food that you know you're not going to eat right then, but you may eat it a couple days later, or a week later, or a month later. Especially if it's frozen. Because that's me. And if Hi Valet the Wolf, if you were just coming in, we were talking about Saturn and aging and how it's important to take care of yourself early on. But there's no better time than now. It's never too late to take care of yourself, but the sooner the better. Because the thing about health and long-term health is, you benefit from a routine. You benefit from doing something over a period of time. Just as, you didn't really benefit so much from eating potato chips and, drinking every day and, maybe smoking every day, smoking cigarettes or whatever, not brushing your teeth and eating a whole bunch of fried foods. You didn't benefit from doing that over time. It took you a while to, garner the negative benefit or the negative consequences of that. So it's going to take just the same amount of time for you to reverse those effects, right? That's why they say when you start a new health diet or a new health trend such as green juicing or green drinks, it typically takes a while for you to start seeing the effects. You know, you have to do it for like 6 weeks, 6 months to really start to see the effects. That's how it is when you start a new diet. You know, you have to keep doing it for at least 6 weeks, at least 6 months until you start seeing results. That's the same thing with the skincare routine, right? So everything takes time, right? And consistency and self-discipline, which is all Saturn energy. Saturn rules time, Saturn rules consistency, and Saturn rules self-discipline. All right? That's why Capricorns tend to age backwards and look good as they age, because Capricorns, by nature, are very self-disciplined people, you know? So, Walmart pizza is so good. I like the meat lovers, or whatever all the meat is called. Yes. Sending love, mystery meats. Valley of the Wolf says, sending love, hope, peace, comfort, magic, mystery, and adventure, and more love. Just dropping on to say hi. Gotta go to bed. Switching snacks to fruits and nuts helps. Yes, Valley of the Wolf, thank you. Yes, that's so true. Switching snacks to fruits. And also switching what you drink. Like, you know, be like, you know what really helps you, like, gain weight? Is soda, you know, a whole bunch of juice. Alright? And all things of that nature really make you gain weight faster than you think. Right? It's the little things that we think don't matter that, like, actually make it matter, that do matter over time, right? And I'm not saying fried foods or, you know, smoking or drinking or whatever is bad. Everything in moderation, right? Mona Nicole says, I hope lots of brushing, flossing, and tongue scraping going on around the world. Please tell me it's going Please tell me it's going on. I hope it's going on. But Mona Nicole, you would be surprised. Some of the things I read, see, and hear, child, on the internet. Honey. Yeah, your oral health is really important. Saturn does rule your teeth, too. Oh, I didn't realize the camera was out of focus. Saturn rules your teeth, so your teeth are really important, you know, in terms of your overall health as well. Teeth can make you or break you, literally. My mom puts the toothbrush too far back, about to choke. About to choke. Well, I actually am a fan of tongue scrapers. I don't really, like, I use a tongue scraper on my tongue. And then with the toothbrush, I make sure I brush my teeth, my gums, the top roof of my mouth, the back of my teeth, the back of, you know, my teeth and the gums back there too. Like, yeah. Make sure you get in your mouth thoroughly, honey, alright? The mouth harbors a lot of bacteria. The mouth harbors a lot of allergies. Think when you go outside, you're breathing in all that pollen, alright? And you wonder why you have allergies and stuff like that. It might be not be because of your sinuses. It might be because you're not brushing your teeth. Or your tongue. Just saying. Alright? Do that for too many times, for a long period of time, you're bound to have some effects. Okay? You brush your lips too. Interesting. I don't brush my lips, but you should wash your lips. Definitely. You should clean them at least. Definitely. Hi, Vinzina. Mona Nicole says, Armor Hammer, baking soda toothpaste, and a bamboo toothbrush is a game changer. I actually like the natural toothpaste. But I like them with fluoride. The dentist said fluoride is good. So I'm going to trust the dentist. Alright? The dentist has been telling me since I was a kid that fluoride is good. So I'm going to use fluoride toothpaste. Yes, brush your lips. I've never heard brush your lips before. I clean them, but I don't brush them. I've never heard brushing your lips. That's interesting. Moisturize your lips too, by the way. Thank you, Diana, for your donation. Let's get to I think Doreen sent a donation. Alright, Doreen sent their donation first, so after Doreen we'll get to Diana. Diana said, I want to know if I'm going to marry an ugly. Child, I know how you feel, Diana. I exfoliate my lips during a facial. Yes, exfoliate your lips. That's good. That's important. The lips are often overlooked. They are. Yeah. I could definitely moisturize my lips more often, to be honest. I have a whole huge tub of shea butter over there. But I don't. I should though. So Doreen's question is, if I put my 2 weeks notice, will my manager take me into talk me into staying at my current job and give me a raise? If Doreen puts in their 2 week notice, will Doreen's manager talk Doreen into staying at their job and giving Doreen a raise? Diana, he will be fine as F. Yes, keep the faith. Exactly. And don't settle. Will Doreen's manager talk Doreen into staying at their current job if they do a 2 week notice? I get the 4 of swords, so I do feel like it will put fear into them. I don't know if they like are already suffering from like not having many employees or something like that. I get the 9 of cups. I do feel like maybe they could give you some sort of little incentive to stay, or they could definitely show remorse for you leaving. I get the Sun card, which could mean yes, there may be an opportunity for you to negotiate. Once again, maybe it may be something you may want to bring up. I get the 10 of Pentacles, which once again is money, abundance, prosperity. So I feel like you could work something out if you negotiate. I get the Hangman, so it's like I think you need to like be a bit smart. I don't know if going into it and kind of, you know, putting in the 2 weeks and hoping they say something and it's like, you know, oh no, Doreen, we don't want you to leave. Can we give you a raise or something like it may be like that, but with the Hangman coming up, it's like they may acquiesce to your demands, but it doesn't mean you'll get it right away. So I feel like you need to go in controlling the situation and the narrative. Maybe like be strategic, maybe bring up the raise first, see how they respond. If they don't respond the way you want it, you know, then you put in your 2 weeks notice. Or you mention the raise while you're putting in your 2 weeks. I don't know, but you need to be strategic, alright? Mona Nicole says, Diana, it's hard out here in LA. My future man will not be from here. That's weird because everyone says, oh, LA is such a good place to meet someone. I brought it up, but nothing was done. Well, then it's time to go to plan B. And I would definitely have a plan B. Definitely have a plan. Make sure you guys like the video, by the way, please. Alright. I think my family's being haunted by the spirit of Nick Gore. Nick Gore's running wild. I don't even know who Nick Gore is, but I'm so sorry to hear that. Alright, so Diana's question is, what will my future husband look like? I'm worried I won't be attracted and he'll win me over for other reasons. What will Diana's future husband look like? By the way, you guys, I am doing live readings. It is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information to PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below. And I do also accept Super Chat as well. So, what will Diana's future husband look like? You're welcome, Live Happy. No, we're having issues with the cards being backwards again. What will Diana's future husband look like? I get the Ace of Swords, so I feel like he may win you over with his mind, his intellect. He could be very brainy. He could be very intelligent, communicative. Yeah, I get the King of Swords, so he could be brainy, communicative, intelligent, maybe like a nerd or something like that. But I mean, the King of Swords is typically someone who's grown into their looks. The King of Swords can have sharp physical features, sharp jawline, sharp eyes, or something like that. So I feel like he's going to be handsome. I get the Seven of Cups, you know. Is he going to be maybe the most handsome in the room? I feel like you may walk in rooms with him sometimes, and there'll probably be a few other handsome men who may catch your eye every now and then. Alright, let's see. What other cards? I get the Two of Pentacles. I mean, I get the Hermit. I don't feel like he'll be ugly, but I feel like he'll be attractive. I don't know if he'll be like your immediate type, but I feel like after getting to know him, it's like, oh, he's not that bad, or oh, like getting to know him is what makes him more attractive. But I don't feel like he's ugly. Do I feel like if you walk into a room, you know, with a lot of people, a lot of men, is there probably, you know, a couple, you know, or, you know, some men in the room that are more attractive than him? Probably, but once again, he may beat them in personality. Alright? That's what I see about that. Lamarr, they be fine, but getting over somebody or a hoe, but that's okay because I wouldn't know what to do with a relationship if it hit me in the face. Clark Kent, yes. A relationship sounds good until you're truly in it, child. Growing into your looks is what you say about a funny looking baby. Child. I don't feel like he's going to be ugly, but I don't feel like he's going to be like the first guy, you know, like you would go after either. Sometimes those make the best guys, to be honest with you. By the way, you guys, I am doing live readings. It is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information for PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below. I do also accept Super Chat. Yes, Diana, sometimes we have to compromise. Not saying what growing into your looks is what you say about a funny looking baby. I don't know, I feel like he's a nerd. He may be quiet, he may be shy. I don't know, I feel like you're just going to have to, like, feel him out. I feel like sometimes that's a good thing, though. Like, I don't know if I want, I mean, I'd be open to it if, like, he's the one, but I don't know if I want the most attractive guy in the room, you know, like, especially if he doesn't have a personality to match. Does that make sense? Like, sometimes looks can be deceiving. Monaco says, I'm always playing with the thought of a relationship. Do I really want it? Hell, I don't know. I'm the same. I think the most you can do is just focus on yourself, really, you know. And I feel like when the time is right, at least this is my philosophy now at 30, when the time is right, at 30 I just don't, I know, one thing I do know is I don't have time for games or BS anymore. Like, I just have such a low tolerance, I don't have time. So what I'm doing is I'm focusing on me, doing what I love, focusing on my path. And, you know, when the time is right, I think my person will come. But other than that, I mean, that's the only thing I can control. I can't really control, you know, someone coming into my life or staying in my life. You know, the only thing I can control is myself. And a self-love candle helps too, every now and then. At least nobody's going to try to take my ugly away from me. Oh my god, not with you calling him your ugly child. Tiffany says, Sometimes when they're super fine, you have to worry about them cheating. Yes. Well, people cheat irregardless, but especially if they're super fine. Jessica Grain says, I don't know if you noticed, Big Smoke, but we're all ignoring you in this room. So you can keep talking if you want. But we're just going to keep ignoring you. Jessica Grain says, yeah, I'm so content with myself, and it's a lot of energy. It is a lot of energy to deal with someone else, right? Oh, now they're mad because I said I'm ignoring them. Because they have too many options. Yes, when you have someone that is too attractive, everyone wants them. So once again, you don't want, always the most attractive person in the room. That doesn't speak to their personality. Yes, right, Mona Nicole, the uglies cheat too. So, but this is actually a good topic for now, with Saturn energy, like the best thing you can do is take care of yourself. So as you get older and you age, you're going to always look good. And, especially if you date men, all right, men are visual creatures. So the best thing you can do is look good. Once again, looks do play a role when it comes to dating and love. But once again, it's the inside as well, right, that matters. Yeah, the trolling. I'm just hoping eventually they're going to stop. I mean, I could block you, but I think you're giving me views. So that's why I'm not blocking you. This is drama. Sometimes drama brings views. So I'm just going to let you act out, Big Smoke. Thank you for being here. By the way, you guys, where's your mode? I don't know. I don't know if I have a mode. I really don't care. I am doing donations. It is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information for PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below. But I do also accept Super Chat. But yeah, I don't really care, Jessica. Let's just ignore them. Eventually, I'll block them when I get irritated enough. Thank you, Coley. Yeah, Big Smoke is a hot mess. But anyways, back to the topic. Are you bored yet, Big Smoke? Are you getting it out of your system? Right in the house bored, right, Mona Nicole? So where's everyone's Saturn in? I told you guys my Saturn is in Aquarius. Where's everyone's Saturn? I know someone said their Saturn is in Pisces. I think that was Diana. Someone said their Saturn is in Aries. Or wait, Diana said hers was in Aquarius, right? Kevin and George are tired sleeping. Oh yeah, Kevin is a mode. It's okay. Just ignore them. Yours is in Aquarius. Yes, I think we currently have Saturn in Aquarius. So let's see where Saturn is at, actually. Hold on. Let me pull up my astrology software. Just like that thing. One night with you, or just one night with you. All the things we could do. Where's my astrology software? Where is my astrology software? Oh, okay. Oh my god. I thought it was deleted. I was like, oh no. Yours is in Capricorn? Oh yeah, we did talk about that. Mona Nicole says you're Pisces. So if your Saturn is in Pisces, Mona Nicole, you need to watch your vices. I was telling someone else, like, those little vices you have, like drinking a soda every day, smoking a cigarette every day, or, whatever. Like, those little vices can have effects over time. All right, let's take a look at where Saturn is right now. Alright. So Saturn is, let's see. Saturn is currently in Aquarius. Like I said, it's retrograde though. So Saturn retrograde in Aquarius into Saturn retrograde in Aquarius. To be honest with you, Saturn retrograde in Aquarius can speak of the virus jabs. Ice cream, yeah. Saturn in Aquarius can speak of the virus jabs because Saturn in Aquarius is, especially if we're talking in terms of the collective, Saturn in Aquarius is, well, first of all, Aquarius is humanitarianism. So humanitarianism is giving back, and from the government's perspective or the powers that be's perspective, giving back was giving the jab, right? Just saying. So in terms of Saturn retrograde in Aquarius, it can be the energy of giving back, doing for others, but at the expense of self. Or doing for others, but for the best self-interest of self, if that makes sense, right? It's the energy of a collective hive mind, like, no, you need to get jabbed. Everyone needs to be jabbed, like for the safety of everyone. It's like that kind of energy. But like it's also the energy of I have my own autonomy in my own body, my body, my choice. Isn't it interesting how that concept came up during the jab, my body, my choice, and it's coming up during Roe versus Wade? Hi Pink Pentacles, hi Catherine Grant. Diana says Mona looks great. She has good skin. I saw that selfie the other day. Yes. I need a good facial. I'm not a big fan of facials. I don't know why. I really want a massage, to be honest. A massage is good. Massage is good for your joints and your bones, by the way. You know what's also good for your bones and your joints? Acupuncture, I think. Kevin from Georgia was saying earlier that, what did he say? Hot yoga? I feel like that would be good also for your joints and your bones. Someone mentioned stretching. Stretching is really good for when you get older. You want to be flexible, honey, because, well, let me take a sip of my wine. Hold on. But you just want to be flexible for various reasons, and I'm sure you can figure out those reasons, alright? Diana says, Mona, you should be a vlogger. They're always doing self-care and going to spas. I could see Mona Nicole being a vlogger. My pores feel like trash. I'm with you. Yes, massages are good for overall health. LNT in the house. Yeah. Oh, yeah. What if you have Saturn in Scorpio? Saturn in Scorpio health-wise. Scorpio's Pluto. Pluto is transitions, evolutions, change. Similar to Saturn, and I forgot who I said this to. For Saturn in Scorpio, it's really, or Saturn, I said this to Saturn in Sagittarius. As a Saturn in Scorpio, it's really important for you to have a sense of like groundedness, spiritual groundedness, a spiritually grounded routine would be really important for you, alright? Because Saturn in Scorpio would represent you going through a lot throughout your lifetime. And you know how some people say, they wear what they've gone through, or you look like what you've gone through? As a Saturn in Scorpio, you don't want anyone to be able to say that about you, alright? So in order to not look like what you've gone through, you need to definitely have a routine in terms of your health, but specifically a spiritually grounded routine, right, is very, very important, alright, with the Saturn in Scorpio. It can be easy to lose yourself as a Saturn in Scorpio. Saturn in Scorpio is the energy of, you're on a health kick and you've been on a health kick for 10 years, but suddenly some drastic thing happens in your life, something, someone passes away or something happens, and now you're in a new position in your life and you completely, stop, on your health kick, and now you're like gaining weight, or, so you've got to keep all that up or else you can lose yourself. It's like that Eminem song, you got to lose yourself in the moment you want it. Alright. Astro NY says, do you think they will ease up with vax requirements for medical workers? it's mandatory here, or will it be turned into requirements for all, like the measles? It depends. I feel like the number one thing they want or want to focus, or they're focused on, is keeping workers working, actually, because I think a lot of people are quitting. Alright, you were quiet for a while, whatever your name is, but now we're just going to block you because we're over it. I think, you know, the biggest thing with the economy is keeping people, like, actually working, you know. So I feel like they may initially not require people to get the VAX, right? Because they want people to stay. So it's like, oh no, it's your choice. But maybe once things get stable, it's like, okay, now it's mandatory. So, I don't know. They could play with your emotions. They could play with you, to be honest. You're embarrassing yourself, Big Smoke. They really are, because we really don't care, obviously. Diana says, I have rebounding and wait. I heard rebounding in a mini trampoline is great and helps with aging. Rebounding in a mini trampoline? Why do I feel like that's a euphemism? Mona says, yes, girl, and you live in a good area with lots of things to do and show. I love how Astro NY said you're embarrassing yourself, Big Smoke. I love that. You better read Astro NY. But yes, indeed. Did I miss anyone's super chat? I hope I didn't miss anyone's super chat. Let me just double check. Thank you, Dailu, for your donation. No, I didn't miss anyone's super chat. We're good. Thank you, J. Manuel, for your donation. Alright, Dailu says, will I meet new friends in this year? I moved to a new city and don't really know anyone, and I've struggled to keep friends over the years. Will Dailu meet new friends this year, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? Will Dailu meet new friends this year? Will Dailu meet new friends this year? I get the 8 of Pentacles, so I feel like this is something you're most likely going to work at. You're going to have to work out. It's pronounced Dilu. Oh, thank you. Okay, Dilu. I feel like this is something you're most likely going to have to work at. I feel like you could meet people through work or professional means as well. I get the Sun card, which is a yes card. I do feel like you will meet new friends. The Sun card is a 19 card. Could be with over the next 19 days, 19 weeks, 19 months maybe. Stuart, the donation information is here. Or in the description box below, or you can send a super chat. Alright, I get the 6 of Wands. Once again, I feel like you getting friends, Dilu, is going to be, like, you're going to have to take action towards it as well. Alright? Like, you may have to go out there and, you know, meet people, be in spaces where you can meet people. Because otherwise, I don't feel like it's going to be easy, specifically with the 2 of Pentacles coming up. And specifically if you're not making time to meet people. Good night, Mona Nicole. I get the King of Pentacles as your last card. So maybe you end up meeting Dilu, a King of Pentacles. This could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Man or masculine energy. So yeah, I feel like the answer is yes. But I do feel like you need to go into spaces where you can actually meet people for it to happen. Alright? Like, make an effort. Alright? So let's get to J. Manuel's question. Thank you, J. Manuel, for your donation. By the way, you guys, if you would like a donation, it is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information for that is in the description box below, but I do also accept Super Chat. So J. Manuel's question, you're welcome, Dilu. J. Manuel's question is, Will I catch the... Again, my entire prison job environment has been testing positive again. Will J. Manuel catch the virus again, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? Thank you, Astro and White. Yes, if you want a reading, if you want a personal reading, you can visit my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. To be honest, I'm not sure if Stuart Dooley is a troll or not. I didn't want to say anything, but, you know, that's why I'm kind of ignoring them. Typically, if I ignore someone, I low-key think they're a troll. So, just a tidbit moving forward. Like, see, I think this person's a troll. Why would you actually tell your expiration date and stuff like that? So, I just don't have time for the trolls tonight. You guys can do whatever you want. I don't care. Will J. Manuel catch the virus again, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? And I think you're right, yeah. It's probably Big Smoke, or whatever his name is. Big shit or whatever. Alright, so I get the Page of Wands. Will you get the virus? The Page of Wands can be impulsive. Hold on, let me block this idiot Stuart Little here. Let's block this motherfucker. Alright, there we go. Okay, so sorry about that, J. Manuel. So I get the Page of Wands for you. The Page of Wands can be impulsive energy. The Page of Wands in the context of this situation can be a little concerning. Let's see. I get the Two of Cups. Diana is getting her life, honey. Big shit. Sorry, you guys. Okay, I get the Two of Cups, so I do feel like you need to be careful being in close quarters with certain people at your job, J. Manuel. Alright. I keep getting pages. I get the Page of Cups. You know what I think the pages are saying? I feel like the pages are people who may be sick or may be carrying something and don't know it. So I kind of feel like that could be going on at your job. A lot of people have something or, you know, are sick and don't really know it, to be honest with you. Maybe I need to block that mofo too. Yes, please block them, child. Block all the trolls. Alright, I get the Death card. This is transition, evolution, and change. Could you get it again, to be honest? I don't know if you could get it as bad, but you could catch something. People acting a damn fool. Must be the full supermoon coming up. Oh yeah, I forgot there is a full supermoon coming up, Coley. I think that must be what it is. I think you could maybe catch something, especially with the Death card coming up. Now, it does not obviously mean literal death, but it does mean like a change is on the horizon or change is coming. I do think you need to protect yourself, have hand sanitizer. You may need to start wearing your mask. Because I think there's people allegedly, for entertainment purposes only, because you know YouTube is touchy about this subject. I think there may allegedly be people at your job who are sick and don't know it and may be spreading it. Whether this is inmates, whether these are other co-workers, and so on and so forth. Alright? Something is going on, right, Jessica? My entire unit went on quarantine today. 142 inmates. Yeah. Ooh. That's a lot of people. What is going on with that? Like, what is going on there? There's been a lot going on there, J. Manuel. Maybe you might need a personal reading. Because there's been a lot going on there lately. Of course, my cards are upside down again. I wonder if Big Shit and Dooley Dumb were the ones that are doing this. Can the trolls please stop coming? You're fucking up the vibe. Like, seriously. Get out. You're getting my cards all upside down, and I'm just over your energy. Seriously. Alright. Does that make sense, J. Manuel? See, when the trolls come in, they end up getting trolled. I don't know why they come in here. We try to act nice to the trolls, and then we end up reading them. They just, I don't understand. They come in here, we act nice, we ignore their asses, and then we just end up trolling them. So, I mean, I don't know why they set themselves up like that. But they must be masochists, people who like pain or something like that. Sadism. Isn't that the same thing? We rebuke all trolls. Yes, Diana. Dang, I didn't even know there were calls. Right on. Makes sense. Yes. But you know, we had an interesting conversation the other day about Wendy Williams and, like, you know, us, and was it Pluto and Capricorn? How we're entering a Pluto in oh, Big Smoke is back. Sir, why you gotta be like that? You're obviously a Trump supporter. That's so 2016, Big Smoke, big shit. Can you come up with another line? We don't care about Trump anymore. Talk about Biden. Bitch. Alright. Sorry, my cards are upside down. So remember, you guys, it is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information is in the description box below, but I also do accept super chats. Wow, we've been on for 2 hours. I may stay on for another 30 minutes. Is my camera dead yet? Let me change my camera battery real quick, and I'll maybe stay on for another 20-30 minutes. Alright, hold on. Oh. Alright, guys, give me a second. Time flies when you're having fun, right? I need to find a man that's into financial domination. You and me both, Diana. Alright, hold on, we're back. Ooh. Alright. Why do I have a Ciara song stuck in my head? I have Ciara song, I forgot what it's called. I'ma hit you with a dose. I'ma get a little closer. I be singing like, oh. I be singing like, oh. When you fall, fall. Just get back up again when you fall, fall. I forgot what is that song called? I need an Elon Musk, honey. Yes, child. But I heard Elon Musk is a cheater, though, allegedly. J Manuel says, can we schedule a Friday night live? That would be fun. I gotta get my snacks ready, though. Sure. When is Friday? Is Friday soon? By the way, you guys, remember on Thursday I'm reviewing RuPaul's Drag Race Canada Season 3. Join me on my second YouTube channel. We're gonna be reading, maybe not be reading as much as we're reading big shit right now, but we'll be reading some drag queens. We'll be judging some drag queens. We'll be critiquing some drag queens. It'll be so fabulous, alright? So join me over on my second YouTube channel. Never heard of it. But at least he has money for that child support. Child. I don't even want to have to deal with child support. Like, when I get married, we're in it for the long haul. Period. Especially if we have kids. Just the money, he can cheat all he wants. Oh, Lord. The trolls are really out tonight. I wonder why. Thank you, D-Lou, for your donation. I like to know how my friend Patrick feels about me and if he's a friend I can trust. Careful not to catch an STD, though. Yes, Diana. I was actually talking to a client about that yesterday. Be careful. Be careful, big shit. So D-Lou wants to know, I like to know how my friend... I'm sorry. I'm making myself laugh. I'm sorry, you guys. D-Lou would like to know, how does their friend Patrick feel about them? And if he's a friend they can trust. Everyone loves you, Lamarr, even the trolls. I know. I'm making myself laugh. I'm sorry. I need to get together. Focus. Alright. Alright. It's not joke time right now. Okay. Okay. How does D-Lou's friend Patrick feel about them, Spirit? I like the trolls because they bring drama. Otherwise, we're always good vibes in here. But they, you know, sometimes the drama's fun. How does D-Lou's friend Patrick feel about D-Lou? They got Lamarr all shooked. I get the 8 of Swords. Thank you, Cameron, for your donation. I get the 8 of Swords, so I feel like Patrick probably keeps a lot to himself or keeps a lot in. I don't know if Patrick is so open all the time either. Alright. So I would look at how much Patrick shares with you about themselves. Alright? And share only as much as they share. Excuse me. I get the Queen of Swords as the next card. This could be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, woman or female energy. I get a King of Swords, so this could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, male energy or masculine energy. I get the Emperor, but I do feel like Patrick shows up in certain ways that, like, how do I say this? That make him worth it to keep around. I get the 4 of Swords. The question was, how does Patrick feel about you? I feel like it's possible you two have a close bond, specifically in terms of communication. But I do feel like there's certain things that, like, maybe you share with one another where it's like you don't say it to each other, but it's like, ooh, I'm kind of judging, but I'm not going to tell them I'm judging, kind of thing, right? It could be one of those things. 4 of Swords can also symbolize maybe you two having a common social network or social group. So, but I don't know if I would tell this person everything. Is it a friend you can trust? I feel like you can trust them, but I wouldn't tell them everything. With the 8 of Swords coming up and the 4 of Swords, I wouldn't tell them everything, alright? Maybe some stuff, but I don't get that they're that close of a friend, right? These trolls are so bad at trolling, they have us all laughing at them, right? That part completely fit the script. Did I miss you all's conversation? Thank you, Cameron, for your donation. Wait, that's not your question. I'm sorry, that's Dorin's question. Alright. Uh-oh, dating 2 women. Which one should I pick? I'm dating 2 women and having a hard time deciding. I really love one, but the other makes me feel special. Who should I choose? He's a Pisces. Oh, interesting. Hi, Sarah. Yes, I'm taking questions. If you would like a live question, it is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information to PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below, but I do also accept Super Chat. If you're just coming in, earlier we were having a great conversation about Saturn and aging. Alright, so you may have to watch the review once I post this, once we're done with this live. Alright, so I ate whatever I wanted today and it was so much fun. Sometimes you need those days. You definitely need those days of just doing what you want. Alright, who should Cameron choose out of the 2 women that Cameron is dating? Who should Cameron choose, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? I hear oil and water, so I don't know if these 2 women are different from one another completely. Alright, I'm just going to take this card, Spirit. I get the 3 of Swords for you, Cameron, as your first card. Which women should you choose? I get the 9 of Swords. I feel like making a decision is difficult. I don't know if you want to let go of either one, to be honest. I get the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles could be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Page of Pentacles can also represent something new or someone new in your life. Maybe someone younger. So I don't know if maybe one of these women are kind of new, relatively new, or younger. I get the Judgment card. One of them may be somewhat of an answer to your prayers, wishes, or desires. So one of them may fit the bill of what you've been wishing for, hoping for, praying for in a person. Sometimes I feel like he plays mind games. That's what Pisces men do. Yeah, Pisces men can play mind games. They definitely can. And I get the Moon card. So I feel like even if you choose one, there's still going to be something about the other that like makes you wish, did I choose them? Should I have chosen them instead? Kind of thing. So I feel like either way it's going to be a difficult decision. But I feel like you should choose the one, once again, who fits the description of what you've been hoping, wishing, or praying for. And I get the 10 of Swords. To be honest with you, I don't know if you're going to be happy with just choosing one. Oh, actually, you're a Cancer. I don't know if you're going to be happy with just choosing one. So I would say, once again, I don't know the context or details, so maybe keep dating them until it becomes apparent which one fits the description I said earlier. Because I feel like one of them like fits the bill of like I've been hoping, wishing, or praying for this. Like I've been wishing for, you know, a partner that does this or thinks like this, or like pay attention to that. All right. But with the 10 of Swords coming up, I feel like once again, choosing just one is going to be a difficult decision for you. Alright? But I feel like you should go after the one you mentioned love with. Let me go back to your question. I feel like you should go with the one you really love. Thank you, Sarah, for your donation. Coley says they had sun-dried tomatoes. Oh wait, sun-dried tomato pasta, butter chicken samosas, a pint of s'mores ice cream, and a lot of cheese. That sounds really good, but it does sound you might be constipated, you know, maybe tomorrow or, you know, the next few days. So I would just make sure you drink lots of water and maybe get some fiber up in there, alright? But either way, it does sound good. I love me a chicken samosa. Is it homemade? Thank you, Sarah, for your donation. I just want to make sure I didn't miss any other donations, so let me double check. Alright. Let's get to Sarah's question. How long have we been on here? 2 hours and 14 minutes. Sarah says, I'm a Cancer, the guy's a Leo, and my so-called friend who could be the one with my ex is my ex Leo is Cancer too. Oh, so I'm a little bit confused. Okay. I'm a Cancer, the guy is a Leo, and my so-called friend who could be the one with my ex Leo is a Cancer too. Okay, I think I get what you're saying. So what's the question, Sarah? You're welcome, Cameron. Me too, I'm back to eating dairy and I'm loving cheese so much. Yes. I can never give cheese up, but I am lactose intolerant, so I try not to overdo it on the dairy. I haven't had ice cream in a while though. I love Cold Stone ice cream, but I don't eat it that much. However, I do have a blender where apparently you can make ice cream, so I kind of want to try that one day soon. Has anyone ever made ice cream in the blender before? How did that work out for you? Alright, Sarah, we're waiting for your question. While we wait, I'll check PayPal to see if you put it in the thingy. Oh, you put it in the thingy. By the way, if you guys would like a live reading before I sign off, because I'm probably about to sign off soon. We've been on for 2 hours and almost 30 minutes. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. It is $5 for one question. The information for PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo is in the description box below, and I do also accept Super Chat. So Sarah put in the PayPal, thank you, Sarah, for your donation for a second question. Freeze bananas, then blend. My ex came back, but I'm not sure if I should trust him. I never saw him with someone, but my so-called friend knew a lot of information and appeared bothered I was with him. So what should I do? One part of me wants to let him go. The other part wants to stay, but I'm not sure if I should leave him or is just. I'm so confused. Alright. Let me see if I can find the question in here. Yeah, I'm currently chugging water to flush my system for the night. I bought the samosas from my grocery store deli made fresh. I love a samosa. You should do a tutorial when you make ice cream. My smoothies made in my NutriBullet have the density of ice cream. Yeah, my smoothie maker has an ice cream button on it, but I haven't made ice cream with it yet, so I'm interested to see how it turns out. Alright, so what should I do? Okay, maybe that's the question. What should Sarah do in this situation with her ex-friend and ex? What should Sarah do in this situation with her ex, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? What's your second question, Sarah? What do you have to say, Spirit, about Sarah's ex situation with her ex? Add honey, cocoa powder, or peanut butter flour, peanut flour berries. Is that a smoothie? Alright, I'll take this card, Spirit. I get the Page of Pentacles. I definitely feel like... Hold on. I feel like your ex may come in hot. I feel like you may want to move at your own pace. I don't know if I would be so available to your ex. I feel like if you're going to deal with your ex, or if you're going to move forward with your ex, I would once again move forward slowly, not rush into anything, particularly with your history, alright, or with their history. I get a Queen of Swords showing up. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, woman or female. This could be you or someone else. Or either of these cards could be you. The rest could be other people. So at least 3 people show up in these cards, so... Well, the question is about 3 people. I get the Page of Pentacles, or the Ace of Pentacles, though, so I think there will be forward movement regardless between you and your ex. I think, you know, with the, like, open thing here, it's like I feel like a path will be opened or a door will be opened between the 2 of you. Let's get a last card. I get the Emperor. pull maybe one more card. I get a yeah. I think you're going to pursue it. I don't know if that's what you should do, but I see you're going to do that. Yeah, because the last card I get is a nine of swords. So I feel like, you know, if you're going to pursue it, don't rush into anything, or you could end up with in a nine of swords position again. All right, as you were before. That's what I see. Let's get to your next question. So her next question is, thank you, Marilyn, for your donation. If I leave my ex who came back, how does love appear in my future? If Sarah leaves their ex who came back, how does love appear in Sarah's future? What do you have to say about this, Spirit? If Sarah decides to leave her ex, what will be the future of her love life? Or their love life? I get the Three of Wands. It definitely will open up opportunities in terms of expanding your love life, expanding your options. I feel like over time you will have a more optimistic view of your love life. I think it will kind of be like a withdrawal. You know how people have withdrawals of like drugs? It's like you want to keep, you know, going, but you have withdrawals and it pulls you back. It's like one of those things where it's like even though you leave him, you probably will still have like pangs or, you know, pinings of him. I get the Two of Cups, so I feel like it could lead to some sort of healthy connection if you decide to leave your ex. But Two of Cups doesn't necessarily signify a love relationship. It's just a relationship or connection that has an emotional tone to it. Alright? That could lead to something else. I get the Ace of Wands, so I do think over time there will be forward movement in your love life if you choose to leave your ex. Let's pull one more card for this question. I get the Page of Pentacles, so I feel like it will open up opportunities for you. I don't know if you should jump into something so easily or so fast, though. Once again, I think if you decide to leave your ex, you should just kind of date and, you know, kind of feel it out until you find someone you really mesh with, and then take it from there. All right. That's what I see for your question, Sarah. Let's get to Marilyn's question. And I think we're going to start winding down. Thank you, Miss Marilyn, for your donation. Miss Marilyn says, my ex abandoned me and baby at 4 months pregnant. I'm so sorry. What should my next move be? Does he return? What should Marilyn do in regards to Marilyn's ex abandoning her and her child? Will the ex return, Spirit? What do you have to say about this? What should Marilyn do? What do Marilyn's spirit guides, angels, protectors have to say about this? Thank you, Jessica, for your donation. What should your next move be? I get the Four of Cups, so I feel like you need to alert your troops or alert your support system. Particularly if he doesn't return in the next, I would say, 4 weeks, over the course of maybe 4 months. I don't know how pregnant you are now, but I mean, I would probably do it as soon as possible. I'm just giving this time frame because I don't know how comfortable you are reaching out to people, but you may want to consider it for sure. Let's pull another card. I get a Ten of Pentacles. I do think some way, somehow you will find support. You will have support. It may come from family. It may come from loved ones. I get the Hangman, so I think there is like delays, patience, hands tied behind your back energy between your ex and this situation. I get the Nine of Pentacles, so this could be your ex being a bit selfish. This could be you at the end of the day being fine though, whether he's there or not. So it could go either way. Let's pull a last card. It takes a village for sure, it really does, especially to raise a child. However, your last card is the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like in the end, yes, it is possible that your ex will come around. It might not be in the time frame you would like, hope, or expect, but I feel like eventually they could come around. But I feel like in the meantime, you will have support. You will have a support system, alright? You definitely need to reach out to your troops, your support system early on, though, and tell them what's going on. Doesn't mean the ex needs to be, you know, enemy number one, you know, even though that may be how you feel. You know, it's just about, you know, I need support now. He's not here. Can you support me? That's what it's about, alright, at this point. Does that make sense? Let's answer Jessica's question. Sarah, your thing may be delayed. I answered your question already. Does that make sense, Miss Marilyn? Let's get to Jessica's question. I am at a dead end with my... You're welcome, Miss Marilyn. I am at a dead end with my child support case. Anything I need to know? Baby's father isn't cooperating. Is there anything Jessica needs to know about her child support case? Is there anything Jessica needs to know about Jessica's child support case? What do Jessica's spirit guides, angels, and protectors have to say about this? I've got so many personal readings. Well, not so many personal readings to do, but I've got a couple personal readings, candles I need to do. Today I was just so tired, though. I don't know why I was so tired today. I think I need a spiritual bath. Alright, is there anything Jessica needs to know? I get the High Priestess. I think in the end, I think you probably were the best parent for the child to be with. It's crappy circumstances, but I think in the end, the child went with the best parent. I do get the Lover's card, which tells me that some agreement will be discussed or, you know, will be made between you and your child's father. It is a 6 card, so it could be within the next 6 weeks or 6 months, maybe. I get the Knight of Pentacles. I don't think it's a matter of your child not having money or your child's father not having money. He may not have much money, but there is an ability to provide. However, the Empress comes out, so I'm thinking once again the mother or the feminine energy, which in this case would be you, is more able actually to provide. So I'm not sure how that will look in the court systems or how that goes once again. Let's pull a final card. And then I get a Queen of Wands as the last card. Maybe I'll pull another card. This will be an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. You're welcome, Sarah. Woman or female. I get the Seven of Wands. So I'm wondering if this ex is dating someone else right now. Or in a relationship. Because I get the Seven of Wands. So I feel like there could be distractions. Alright? As to why he's not paying. But I feel like also you may be in a better off position than he is, or something like that. The Empress can also be a pregnancy card, so I'm wondering, is there someone else pregnant as well by him? But irregardless, I do feel like some sort of conclusion will be made between you two with the Lover's card coming up. But I feel like even when a conclusion is made, like I feel like there could still be some problems. It's like it's kind of like the energy of like, a court order was issued, but he's still not doing A, B, C, or D, kind of thing. Does that make sense? I feel like because once again he has other like distractions. Well, this was a fun live, you guys. We laughed, we cussed people out, we laughed at the trolls, we cussed out the trolls. We had a great conversation about Saturn and aging. It wasn't about the money he denies our child, so I just wanted paternity. Oh. Well, once again, I don't know. I feel like some agreement will be made between the two of you. But he still may act up, so... But that's very shitty to deny the child. Some men, I tell you. What is it about men? That Amy Winehouse song. What is it about men? Uh-oh. Alright, you guys. I've been on for 2 hours and 30 minutes. I'll maybe stay on for another 5 minutes. So if you have any last minute questions, other than that, donations will be closed. It is $5 for one question. I do prefer PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo. The information is in the description box below. I do also accept Super Chat. Yo, welcome Jessica. Yes, sending good vibes to Jessica. And anyone else going through this situation. Being a single parent is doable, but no one said it's easy. My mom basically, was a single parent, alright, raising me. Although she did have help. There was a village raising me. My grandparents, my great-grandparents, my aunts, my uncles. So she definitely had help. Alright? Doesn't mean it's right, though. Okay? Although my father was in my life, it's just, if you want that story, go check out my second YouTube channel, alright? My father was in my life. He just made his own mistakes, if you catch my drift, alright? But we were talking up until his very last day, so. Speaking of father, Saturn also rules father, alright? Fatherhood energy. Alright, so it can be said that, not in all cases, but, Saturn would be taking after the father in terms of aging, or the father's side of the family in terms of aging, right? In terms of long-term health issues, so pay attention to your father's side of the family. Just because I'm just saying, just because your father went bald in his 30s or 40s doesn't mean you're going to go bald in your 30s or 40s. But pay attention to your father's diet or routine, right? Mother too. Mother plays a big factor as well. But the mother's the moon. We're talking astrologically, esoterically speaking. We'll talk about that another day. Right now we're focusing on Saturn. Alright? I will ask about my dad next live. Yes. Well, alright. If no one has any questions, I think I'm going to sign off. I think we got through all the super chats and all the questions. So let me just do a double check on everything, just so I make sure I didn't miss anyone. We're good on the Cash Apps. Donations are closed for the night, by the way. I'm just doing a round and making sure I didn't miss anyone. Alright, we did that. We're good on these Cash Apps. I think we're good on PayPal. Yes, we're good on Venmo. Yes, Cameron was the last Venmo. And let me double check the Super Chats before I sign off and do the church announcements. By the way, make sure you guys like the video. These men ain't shit. Yeah, I feel the same way, Jessica. Okay, I think we're good on the Super Chats, too. Alright, you guys, church announcements. It's today the 12th. In 2 days, we will be reviewing RuPaul's Canada's Drag Race Season 3. Join us on my second YouTube channel, Lamarr Does Life. Once again, I think it will be so fun. I think because I'm able to do makeup, because I'm able to put together a look, I think I'm qualified to judge these drag queens. Now, these drag queens have been doing drag, a lot of them for years, honey, alright? So, some of them are probably better than me, but I have some things to say, alright? as always. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you in the next video. If you would like your own personal reading, I'll see you in your own personal reading. Either way, I will see you soon. Follow me on Patreon or check out my Patreon, become a member, because I'll be posting a Cleopatra video probably in a few hours actually. By tomorrow that will be posted. So look out for that. I do still have some content, some filmed content, part 1 and 2 coming for YouTube. I've just been really busy. Lastly, if you purchase a personal reading over the weekend, you will be getting your reading within the next few days, probably within the next 1 to 2 days. Alright? Love and light. I love you all. Thank you for listening and watching. Have a great rest of your night, and I will see you probably tomorrow. Love and light.